Welcome back, everyone. Today we are taking all of our drag cars to the brand new drag track in Italy. It's going to be expensive to get everything there, so first we need to make some money because we spent all of it on this bunker in Utah. Let me show you around the place and check out what cars we have here. First up, we have this roller chassis here. This was meant to be a stick shift drag car with the 2JZ in it. I'm not sure if we're going to do this anymore though. I don't know if we want this to be our drag and drive car. But for now, it's going to sit in storage until we really decide what we want to do with it. Next, we have our dirt drag truck. Now this thing is supercharged and turbocharged. We have the two turbos sticking out of the bed here. We haven't done many passes on it, but we're going to do a lot more in the future. Justin Rebs and I have a challenge, a little bet going on who can do the fastest truck. And so I really want to try to win that bet and do some work on this thing. Next, we have this almost convertible. I don't remember the name of the style, but this is an ETK K-Series Per edition. We got a good deal on it. I didn't really have a great plan for it when I bought it, and I still don't have a plan now. So we're actually going to sell this to help fund our trip to Italy. We can always try to get another, but we're not going to try to force a build on this. And then of course we have our little, not rental, not loaner, but our used daily driver. This is a used Bastion Wagon Lux Edition, bone stock, nothing special. We just use this to get from map to map. And finally, we brought our crawler over from Pepper Valley. This thing did cargo missions in Pepper Valley in some of the most extreme remote places. I think it can do really good rock crawling here in Utah. And since we're super low on cash, we're gonna go ahead and use this to do some rock crawling. Now, rock crawling can be really boring to watch, but it's really fun to do. And for me, I find it kind of relaxing. Now, we heard your feedback about Utah and it needing some lighter crawling, some easier crawling. We're looking into it. Right now, crawling in Utah comes with some added risks. As a reminder, this is our twin turbo diesel with a trans brake crawler. Now, it does have rear steer. It's not the best rear steer, as we're gonna have to shimmy our way out of this area without hitting our own projects. There we go, that's the best we can do. Let's go make some money. Let's start with Feather Falls Crawling Trail. Starting to wonder why they call it Feather Falls. I don't think we're gonna fall like a feather. That is seriously on the edge. We're not even four-wheel drive. Oh no, 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 no. Oh gosh. Okay, let's go to low. Let's focus here. This is dangerous crawling. I see what everybody was saying about this. I don't know how we're supposed to get around this corner. Oh my gosh. Just keep going. Just don't stop. Okay, maybe we should stop. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, we're flipping, we're flipping. No! Huh, like a cat. Let's get this thing fixed and try again. All right, maybe the trail across the street will be a little easier. Everything seems to be on a cliff in Utah. Oh, that's sketchy, that's sketchy. Oh, we hit it too hot. Nope. Oh. We're not making any money here.
2 seconds later.
All right, so maybe we didn't have the right tool for the job. We went ahead and purchased this actual crawler, something we didn't build, but instead of bought. I think it'll do a little bit better. We're also out of money. We had to take a loan to get this, so we really need to do some successful crawls here. So far, looking good. Here's where we died last time. We're gonna do a little bit slower this time. Very nice. Be really careful on this approach. Do not want to fall off this ledge. Ooh, that front wheel's pushing. Here we go. Crawled right up it. We need to stay high on this shelf. Ooh, don't roll, don't roll. Come on, grab, grab. No, 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 no. It's okay, it's a crawler. It's meant for this. There we go. No loss there. We can keep going. We haven't even lost the event. This should be the last major obstacle. Here we go, across the line. $36,000. This could be profitable if you finish. However, after repairs of this truck and then buying this truck, and now we have loan payments, we're gonna do several more of these. I think you guys were right. This might be a little too tough for Utah. Let's see if lightning will strike twice and we complete another crawl. Going a little too fast. It's a big cliff there. There we go. Got caught in the bushes there. Should back up just in case. Be smart about this. Oh, we dropped the tire. No. Oh, jeez. That's going all the way. Oh, there's the axles. Oh, it's crushed. Oh, a little somersault there. Very nice. Okay, well, I'm starting to think crawling in Utah isn't as relaxing as I remember it. You guys might be right. We really need to address the crawling situation here. For now, let's just get heading to Italy and do some drag racing. As you guys probably noticed, we didn't make enough to buy a garage in Italy. We're going to take another loan out and buy something that has at least 4 garage spots, or at least 2 more garage spots, because we should have 2 at Uncle's garage. That way we can get all 4 of our drag cars into Italy. But first, we need to get to Italy. For those that aren't aware, to leave Italy, you just need to be in this right lane going down, I think, the south exit. Eventually, you get the prompt to change maps. Assuming you have all the map DLCs, expansions installed, you can hit this drop down select and select whichever map you want to go to. Also, don't forget, for those that have asked for the configs used in our videos, we made a special mod just for you. After joining the Race Crew YouTube membership, you will gain access to the As Seen on TV Vehicle Collection mod, which gives you access to a new dealership selling some amazing builds, like the Dale truck, Rick, or even Clifford. And for those who have been asking for a merch store, link to it is in the description below. And finally, for early access to mods we have in development, join the Patreon. But remember, all mods will eventually come out for free when they're finished. Now enjoy the rest of the video. So we're going to purchase Tristan's lane here. This is Tristan's garage here in Italy, but unfortunately we had that fender bender there, so we're going to have to get this repaired, which means it gets sent back to Utah, which means we're going to need another daily for Italy. So we'll purchase one of those later on, but first let's go ahead and get all the drag cars into Italy.
5 hours later.
We are pulling into the airport now, and I gotta say, it took way longer to get this drag strip and drag systems in the map than I thought it would. I spent a solid chunk of time and failed miserably at the very beginning. Took about a week or 2 break off of trying to do it. Came back, figured it out in like 7 minutes. So the system is actually really simple to implement. Look, we got timing boards, all the little staging stuff, all the little wind lights, got it all. And I'm just really excited to really have this here. We're gonna spread this across all the maps, of course. Let me get to the end of the drag strip and show you which cars we brought to Italy. Here they are. Let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at them. Up first, we have Deborah here. Deborah's our big, giant blower car. Has some crazy surge on it. Really not built to be super fast. I don't know what the whole plan is going to be with this car. I tried to make it into like an 8.5 second bracket car, but it doesn't drive super well. It still has a really aggressive launch. Of course, we have Frank 2.0, who has hopefully the right tune-up in it. We softened it a little bit. I do want to dial it back up to really compare the gripness here at Italy versus West Coast. So this should be a really fun drive. Then we have C-Roy 2. And if I really think about it, if we put a manual instead of the sequential in, this could qualify for the drag and drive event. If you guys really want to see this instead of Sid over there at the drag and drive, let me know. Or if you don't want to see Sid, we can always build something new. We have a little bit of time left. The C-Roy has a pretty quick tune-up in it. Same one from West Coast. Hopefully it goes down the track pretty good here in Italy. And of course we have Sid here, the 2JZ Miramar. Now this thing, I don't know, I have a plan. I think we need to put wider tires on the back. It still dances around a lot down the drag strip, and it's always on limiter. I really don't like that. So we might do some new tires, but not today, because today is just all about getting down the track, seeing what kind of times we put down. let's start with Deborah and see what she'll do. So depending on which side of the drag strip you choose will be a different kind of tree. On the right, I believe it's called Sportsman, where you have the 1, 2, 3 lights, and on the left side, it should be the Pro tree, where it's just all yellow lights and then go. We're gonna use the right tree because on this one, that's the one I'm most used to. Stage there, deep staged on the 2-step. Yeah, we're just shooting for an 8.5, nothing crazy, nothing special. And there we go, an 8.3, not bad. I think it launched really well. Again, I really want this car to just launch super softly and really make up all the time and ground during the back stretch of the track. Let's go and get another car. Let me know what you guys think we should do with Deborah. I mean, it's a cool car and all, but we really don't have much of a purpose for an 8-second car. And I don't know, it's really more of a museum piece at this point. We can always just keep it in storage, have it around, laying around, or we can do something special with it, or just sell it. Free up that money because we are deep in debt right now. Let's pull out Frank. All right, pulling up Frank to the lines. We are low on gas and this uses a lot of fuel. So we're gonna get one pass out of this and we gotta get some fuel outside the airport. We're gonna get lined up here. Now, if I remember correctly, we launch in second. Okay, maybe not. I don't think we launch in second. I think we launch in first. And then we hold on for dear life. So let's go get some fuel. Let's try that again. All right, we have fuel now. One thing I realized this place needs is a little tuning tent, a little tuning area to tune at the drag strip. That's so important with drag racing. We'll look into adding that at some point. We're just gonna stick it in drive, let the car do its thing, turn left a little bit, because I think it's gonna wanna kick right when it starts to wheelie. And here we go. Nice soft launch. Oh, power wheelie. There we go. Time on the board says 6:40. Not bad. We've definitely seen a lot better in West Coast. I think this is, well, you know, the tune-in is probably only a 6:42 now that I think about it. The fastest we've done with a tune kind of all the way at tip top is about a 6:17, I think. So not bad. Unfortunately, we can't really do any tune adjustments here, so we're going to park it for now, especially after we just hurt the turbos. Seems like every run we have to rebuild the turbos with this car, and I mean, that's just the price of going really fast. Let's go ahead and get C-Roy out and see if he will do any good here in Italy. All right, here's C-Roy. We're just going to try to get down the track A to B. Should be pretty good. I really don't run C-Roy too much now, especially as we're preparing for a stick shift car. I do know this one we do start in second, and I think we do a 2-step of 4,000 RPM. Well, we'll see how it goes. Staged here. One more. There it is. Oh, we're a little off. Dancing. Oh, we must have got out of the groove too much, went out of bounds. Let's run that one more time before we run out of fuel. All right, let's try that again. Just focus on keeping the car straight. Here we go. Still dances a bit. All right, 7.0 flat. Very nice, respectable. I think the fastest we've gone is about a 680. And it seems like the Italy track is a little worse than the West Coast track. That makes sense. Yeah, 60 foot of a 124, which is really not good. I think Italy's drag strip it's not quite no prep, but it is less grippy, especially from the launch. Hopping into Sid, this is where the runs really need to matter. We gotta dial this car in to handle any kind of drag strip. I believe we start in second as well. We're gonna try starting second. If it doesn't launch, then we'll know. I think most of my stick shift cars, I do it to where it starts in second, just so first gear is really low. I can kind of get into the beams and crawl in. It's gonna get staged here. Now we are gonna use a lot of limiter, especially in our launching gear. That's totally fine. I'm expecting it. Here we go. Oh, there goes third gear. Okay, missed our gear. Let's finish the pull. We got an 876. That's not bad, especially for how bad of a gear miss that was. 113.60 foot is really good, especially on that surface. There was a lot of wheel speed and wheel spin, but I think that's okay. I mean, if it gets down the track, it gets down the track. We do need to be careful of tire wear when we are doing our drag and drive event. Let's do one more pass to see what it will do when we actually hit all the gears. All right, staging again. All right, deep stage, here we go. Made our gear shift. It was a little bouncy. Okay, a 703 at 221 miles an hour. Super fast. Right at the max we need to be at. Again, the spread for drag and drive on our next event is you have to hit between a 7 and an 8.5. As long as we can kind of hit between there, we should be good. And the fact that we can get into a low 7, I'm pretty happy with that. The only thing I'm worried about is how reckless each run is. It's really hard to get into third gear, and it's really hard to keep the car going straight. Let's do one more practice run, try to really focus on maybe doing a softer launch. Maybe that will help with the wheel spin and chaoticness of it. All right, put our two-step up to 8,000 RPM. Let's make sure it's active, a little two-step check. I know that doesn't seem like a huge change, but it might just be enough to make the engine bog or stall at the line. We don't want to have that happen. Get into the beams here. Oh, there it is. On the two-step. Still a wild ride. 697 though, it was better. So definitely like the two-step change. 112.60 foot. Not bad, especially getting $11,000 a run is really good on our best times. That's one benefit from switching to different drag tracks as well. Your drag cars can set new records as they travel to different maps. I think that's going to do it for now. Let me know which car you want to see us take to the drag and drive event. Should we take the Miramar Sid here, or should we instead take C-Roy and put a manual transmission in it? Or should we just bring a whole new car? Let me know what you think. That's going to do it for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Isn't it lovely? I ain't looking back and focus on what's in front of me. Everybody days a number, but I'm still here luckily. I know that God got me, so I'm in good company. So take it from me, I got some places I should take you to see. You know it's easy when you ride with a G. Light speed, moving fast through the city, trying to find me some peace. I found